Welcome back to Doom 2016, episode 4. Well, we are continuing with Stop the Meltdown after what happened last time.
Well, the stuff that happened last time, you got visited by Freddy Fazbear twice.
Well, it was me that I died in the game.
Yeah.
But okay.
Oh yeah, and you died twice. No, you only died once. Well, in real life, you died twice. In the game, you died once.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alrighty then. So, how exactly did you split the game up into parts with its mission structures?
Dude, I just tried my best to make it 20 minutes.
You just tried your best.
Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes the mission length is usually good enough. Other times it's too short or too long. So
I really pushed it with DMC5 specifically.
God, a 30-minute part. Ugh.
I'm not ashamed.
Are you though?
No.
No. No. All right.
I would do it again if I had to.
If you had to. Well.
Yeah.
Do it again just because you want to.
Fair enough.
But what if I don't want it?
Punch.
That is not my problem.
Well, it should be because I'm your boss.
Joke is, you're really not.
Joke is, I don't pay you.
Yeah, because nope. No, we're not going to make that joke.
What?
I think I know what joke you were trying to make.
Nope, we're not 2019 Game Box anymore.
God, 2019. It wasn't even called that back in 2019.
No, it was Pixel Adventure.
Pixel Adventure commentaries, right?
Yeah, the comedy style was different and it was worse.
It was what was known as...
Was it crude?
Well, I guess...
humor. I think we called it.
Yeah, I guess we're still on a level of crude, just not on the same...
yeah, well, it means because the fucking just everything's changed. We're older, and we don't find the same shit funny.
Yeah, or we find different shit funny. I think, well, it's selective,
Memes.
Yeah. That's why
now I find stupid shit funny. I don't find crude shit quite as funny.
Well, like even with the meme culture, because we always like to as a culture,
memes always change. But there's some memes that fucking just live no matter how.
Right.
Yeah.
That I'm saying is we like to record these things. Like specifically, this meme was originated from 2021, and this one was from 2020, this one from 2019, so on and so forth, back the last decade or so. And so we just like to record all the years and remember the memes as year memorabilias, annual memorabilias.
I think you're over analyzing it, in all honesty.
I don't think I am, because with the you guys have seen meme compilations that are shown at the beginning of the new year or at the end of the last year, and it's this is a 2021 reliving moment, and it just goes frame by frame of every meme that was popular in the last year.
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen. Maybe we just talk to different people. I don't know then.
Just shoot lasers out to
Point being, yes, what we find funny sometimes changes selectively, and sometimes some things will always live on in friendships.
Parts will always be funny.
Friendship circle lore, if you will.
Yeah.
The lore.
The lore.
The lore of the Game Box.
Yeah.
Game box lore. It's a wild lore. Soon
You got characters who aren't even in the season that were in last season.
If we ever got popular enough, someone's gonna write a whole fandom wiki page about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have the longest wiki page?
Well, probably me, because I started this whole thing.
No. I feel like it would be Josh.
Well,
Probably.
maybe. Well, like he's been on YouTube longer than I.
Yeah, and that's why it gets more
Well,
lore.
I've
Not
also done
necessarily.
I've done music shit outside of YouTube.
Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily have
It
to be
depends
like.
on how important they feel you are to the community, or like to the game box itself.
Yeah.
Because,
Or
to be honest, even if you are like the head honcho, some people might not feel like you're that important.
feel is the keyword
Exactly.
there. Yeah.
Feel.
Yeah.
You might actually be, but in terms of how the community sees it, if they don't see you as the most important thing, they're gonna not pay enough attention to you.
That's a fair assessment, right?
Oh,
I,
this fucking part. I remember this. The first time I played this, I fucking hated this. I was stuck on this for 2 hours.
2 hours.
I don't know, dude. I'm playing this on like the normal mode.
Oh, okay.
Hurt me plenty, and I don't know. When I first played, it wasn't that hard either.
Hurt Me Plenty's normal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like medium difficulty.
Wasn't that hard in the original?
No.
No, that's for, like normal.
Oh, I forget already.
Here he has Alzheimer's.
Yeah, well, again, it's because the game wants to, like, they don't call it easy, medium, and hard. They have, like, their own little...
I mean, Doom does the same... not Doom. Fucking Devil May Cry does the same thing. With,
I know.
human,
Same problem there. At least for me.
Yeah, like, it's a you thing. It's specifically a you thing.
I know it is, but, at the same time, I would just like easy, medium, hard, just to, like, say it bluntly. Again, Amazing Spider-Man 2 game. Civilian, photographer, or Spider-Man?
I do get it that might what's it called, confuse like kids, but still, I know how some kids are fucking stubborn.
Yeah.
Because
Like-
some kids, if they see like they face something, they either like give up completely or they just stick to it until they fucking beat their head into a wall.
I know this one dude I used to be friends with. He would play it on like every game he got. He would play it on like the hardest difficulty, and then he would get fucking like uberly pissed off at it, and then he'd wonder why he gets so pissed off at it.
Really now? Jeez.
Yeah.
Hang on. This whole operation was your idea.
Yeah.
That honestly sounds like something a game reviewer would do. IGN, maybe.
100%.
Yeah. That's the thing with me, at least, because like to get through games quicker, I always go with easy mode, just because I'm not in it to play the game. I'm in it to like catch up on my. I'm in it to catch up on my backlog sooner rather than later.
Here's the thing: I'm in it to play a game because if I'm not enjoying it, I'm gonna fucking just stop playing.
Yeah, there's like some games, you play, you want to experiment with it, and you just end up not vibing with it.
There's a reason why whenever I reach end game, I stop playing. It's I'm too powerful at the end game. Unless it's Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a different story. You're always getting your shit kicked in.
Well, Dark Souls is its own thing.
Exactly, that's what I just said.
Oh, well, yeah.
I said Dark Souls is a different story. You're always getting your shit kicked in.
Okay, you phrase it like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. But with me, earlier today, actually, I was playing Tekken 6 for the first time. And, yeah, I'm not a fighting game guy, so I didn't really vibe with the game all that often.
You guys played Multiverses yet?
No.
It's not on Switch.
It's not on Switch?
At least I don't think it is.
Okay. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be, but if it's not, then I don't have a system that can run it. What was that, Carlos?
I jumped off like a dumbass. You know
Fucking on purpose.
I will be honest with you. There most times in games with how I die, it's always just me jumping up like a fucking dumbass. The only time I died in Metal Gear Rising was because I couldn't make one fucking jump.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, weird. Oh man. But yeah. Have not played Multiverses. Is it just like Warner Bros. Smash Bros?
Yeah, a little
You
bit.
can play
More or less. I mean, there's Game of Thrones characters and Rick and Morty stuff in there,
Yeah.
Parent
which
company?
I don't think either are owned by Warner Bros.
Well,
I could be wrong.
I learned this from Brian yesterday. Actually, Discovery owns Warner Bros. Now.
Yeah, we learned.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure
this-
when that
this
happened.
tells you when the fuck this was recorded.
Yeah, this is recorded early
We don't
August.
need to tell the day. We already fucking dated it.
like mid-August of 2022,
It's still early August. It's the 7th.
or the early
Yeah,
whatever the
it's
fuck you
7.
want to call it.
Well, for me, I make a rule set. I say early of the month when it's like 1 through 10, mid when it's 11 through 20, and then late when it's 21 through the rest of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm like key to that since I always have a calendar in my room, unlike Kevin Feige.
Yeah. Man doesn't know what a calendar is.
Well, I guess he forgot one was.
Constructing.
Because the Infinity Saga was more or less well thought out pace wise. The new saga, nah, just crank it out. Like we're gonna every day's release day.
Yeah.
God. Poor actors.
Actors, oh
Or
no,
VFX
The
artists.
VFX artists.
That too. Like just poor production man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
assume.
so on the note of breakneck pace releasing stuff, someone brought up a good point for Marvel
Huh?
that they either need to slow the fuck down or at some point they're not even going to be able to do solo movies anymore, where every character is going to have to be in solo movies with each other.
Oh,
That's already happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
like
is.
that's is the first example I'm thinking of like Daredevil being in the new She-Hulk show. Does that
And
count?
then I think
Okay.
that would kind of count. Well, She-Hulk's a lawyer, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh well,
Yeah,
I guess
so
that
that-
makes
that
sense,
makes
but at the
sense.
same time,
At the same time, yeah. I think
Maybe-
that's more so to get people hyped for the new Daredevil thing.
yeah.
Yeah, first one that comes to mind with like solo movies being not solo movies is Civil War.
Um,
We just call that-
movie.
Yeah.
yeah, I can,
That-
I can see it. It is the third in his trilogy. To be fair, though, but at the
Yeah.
same time, yeah, it's just the naming of it all. Honestly,
It's just Avengers 2.5.
yeah, honestly, I would have to look at this myself. I think Iron Man gets more screen time than Captain America does. Don't quote me
think
on
so.
don't quote me on that, but that's kind
Iron
of
Man 4 Civil War.
yeah. Yeah, but
Well,
that's
I
just
mean,
funny.
That would kind of make sense considering Iron Man's the one that kind of made that shit happen.
Yeah, well, like I'm pretty. It's not like it's
More
like
or
a
less is what I
significant.
mean,
Yeah,
but, like, yeah.
yeah. I'm just thinking it's not like a significant amount. I'm just saying it's a marginal amount. Like
Yeah.
there is like almost a tiny thing. Like maybe I don't know. Tony gets like 1 or 2 more lines than Steve in the entire movie. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass about that, but it's just funny looking.
that what we
about that
always do?
optically. Huh.
We always
You
talk
like
out of
to,
our
like,
ass.
talk out of our ass.
Okay, Captain America gets 1 minute more screen time than Iron Man.
Just one. Okay. Wow.
Just one. We asked Doctor Strange how much more screen time Cap gets. He holds up the one finger.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's
1
fasc-
second.
that is fascinating and okay. Yeah. And it's
I
basically
feel like a plot demanded it, in all honesty.
well that movie's actually good, so I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess
That-
like it's becoming patternized now is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they either need to slow the fuck down on introducing new characters, or they literally cannot do any more solo movies because of the sheer amount of characters that it's going to take up too much time to do solo movies anymore.
Yeah, that. I don't know. I had my I can't think of the word, uneasiness about Phase 4 when it first began.
A giant fuck you laser now.
The BFG be like, I had my uneasiness about the beginning of Phase 4, like you know, around the time when like Black Widow and Shang-Chi were making the rounds in the theaters. I just had this feeling very early on that I was not going to like the direction of Phase 4 in the next coming year, and would you know it, Phase 4 ended in the next year. It's I honestly don't know why, because like because it was like artificially made, like the entire world shut down in 2020. It was kind of nice to have a gap year from Marvel content throughout the time. Yeah. Because before 2020 there were Marvel projects literally every single year. So
like it was like a tradition.
Right, yeah, which is not a bad
like
thing.
Call of Duty.
It's
Marvel is the Call of Duty of movies.
It's not a bad thing per se, but there was also the time when the TV shows weren't a thing before 2020. Starting in 2021, that's when the TV shows began on the Disney Plus ones. For better explanation, yeah.
Which those are a mixed bag of quality.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to say, and that even in the movies. Again, I say this with sincerity. The TV shows of Phase 4 are significantly better than the movies. Just
100%.
100%, yeah. Yeah, but then I guess they're just trying to play catch up. I don't think they necessarily need to.
People would probably still be interested even if they did slow down. But that's what I
think. Yeah, that's what I think too. Just slow it down, and we can
test out the laser.
Have a bit more hype for these upcoming projects, or like the hype would be earned more or less.
We can stop it here.
Because who really cares about She-Hulk? Really? I guess the '90s kids, but whatever.
True.
Not us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like I got nothing against She-Hulk, but like I don't give a shit about her. I don't know anything about her.
Yeah, that's why this year, starting with Miss Marvel, like Miss Marvel is the first show for me personally where I stopped watching them consistently, just so because you know.
You started. Wait, hold on. You stopped watching? I never started.
Oh shit! I forgot Cameron was here.
Yeah, Cameron's contribution to a conversation is, well, I don't give a shit about it.
I'm not even gonna argue with that.
But nobody asked.
Miss Marvel either.
Yeah, it's not because I thought the show was going to be bad. It just looked like for a younger demographic. So I just said, no, I'm not going to watch it. But you know, this is also a test for me personally, to see like, can I skip out on a bunch of content while still being like without having felt missing anything in the movies.
You're gambling.
No. especially for those who went into Multiverse of Madness without having seen WandaVision. That's already been a thing. So yep.
That's a bit like, I don't like saying it, but that's a big mistake.
Yeah.
I made that mistake when I watched it, actually.
Multiverse?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because I actually never watched WandaVision. I know my parents did, but I never did. And when I went into Multiverse of Madness, I did not understand a damn thing.
Yeah, that's
like every part of it. Like,
it was like, I clearly missed something.
Yeah, that was my problem, like from the very beginning, because I felt like those who haven't seen the TV shows aren't going to be caught up with what's happening in the events of the movies, which are the big audience grabbers. So, yep.
And it doesn't help that the shows are on a streaming service either.
$7.99
like only on a
$7.99 a month. Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot they raised it.
They did raise it. They raised it twice. Yeah. It's $8.
They raised it by $1.
Yeah.
They raised it?
Yeah, it's $7.99 now. At least circa early August 2022.
That's going to change in like 2 months, but we're not going to talk about it.
It hasn't happened yet. Don't worry about it.
I'm an optimist. Things can always get worse.